Everybody, it's Mr. Awesome here. I'm back with another update video for KKHTA Aftermath. And today I just kind of want to tell you guys, what's going on with the project and, how everything's going to be going. Now, I made the, first update video. I believe it was the first. It's possible I made another one, at some point, but I just don't really remember. But I just want to kind of tell you guys what's going to be happening. So, I'm focusing all of my attention on KKHTA Aftermath because I want to get this shit done before the creator of Koichi Kamiji's Heart-Throbbing Adventure pumps out the finale. Now, I originally thought they abandoned it, which I was basically creating KKHTA Aftermath as a fan-made conclusion, and I'm adding, I kind of added my own spin to it. I mean, my intention was to basically, put a cap on the series. The only thing I really changed about it is instead of the 10 fucking years in the time frame that happens in the final episode that was created so far, it's gonna be from when the barrier basically breaks to when the final episode happens. like it's only gonna be 10 months or something like that instead of 10 years, because, well, I mean, what the fuck happened? I mean, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so my goal is to basically create the Half-Life opposing force of this fucking gore webcomic that takes your comfort character and brutally murders them. But yeah, so I'm gonna be pumping out some episodes. Well, not pumping out. I mean, they take some time. I will say I will be making small teaser videos, usually around a minute or two long. It's basically, it's not even filler content. It's just small hype things or whatever. It's really hard to explain it. I don't know, but you guys may have noticed that I stopped using Gorebox because, well, I mean, there's only so much you can do. You may have noticed my character is the only times you actually see my character is when the helmet is off, which you guys might also find it a bit off that a character that is all blocky is just his form fits in with the suit without it jutting out. Well, you know what? There wasn't really much I could have done about that. You're just gonna let's just roll with it. But as what I'm doing is you take a little bit of the SCP Foundation, you take KKHTA, and then you mix in hyper militarization, and yeah, you get basically, from what you guys have seen in the videos, it's mostly focusing on humans in the outside world. It's not dealing with really what's going on in Gensokyo, mainly because Gensokyo is it's fucking Tarkov. Everybody's fucking killing each other. And obviously, you have a Foundation facility inside of Gensokyo. You got Outpost 14. You end up having... There was a few instances where you've seen confrontations between Foundation personnel and the inhabitants. I guess former inhabitants, because they all left. Well, most of them did. Obviously, there are still going to be a few in Gensokyo. One of them, very integral. Not to the main story, but to my story. But all I'm going to say is that...
Have concepts of a plan.
I do, in fact, have concepts of a plan. And, well, I basically brainstorm shit whenever I'm doing random work. So, yeah, most of my genius that I've made, that I've produced, it has basically been me just thinking. And mainly listening to music. Mostly just me listening to music and working random shit at the same time. But, yeah, I'm going to get a conclusion to this done, which leads me to what I'm going to be doing. exactly. Like, what's the end game? Well, is what I'm gonna be doing is I'm going to be using fucking Polybuzz, in order to help me make the story. Now, there are positives and negatives to that. Now, one of the positives are that it'll help me come up with, like, obviously, lore and stuff like that, which, I mean, I could do by myself. I mean, like, kind of like put it into the story in a relatively sensible way, which is funny because I'll get to it in a second. But, like, I don't know, it comes up, like, it loves using big words occasionally. And now, contrary to popular belief, I'm not that retarded. I mean, I can use like big words, but the thing is that sometimes it's hard for me to kind of like place them in certain, like it's hard for me to put them in sentences, and how I'm gonna be writing like the story and whatever. It it's gonna be a video, like it's gonna be this big ass video, and it's gonna be in like a it's gonna like people will like read it, and I'm gonna have like my own soundtrack and stuff like that playing in the background, and there's gonna be there's gonna be like illustrations in the background, so you can see, you can look at something while you're reading, which I mean, since everybody has the attention span of like, I don't know, like a mosquito, the more stuff you can look at, the better. I'm gonna be basically having like illustrations, and that in the background as the letters are over top of it, and you can like read it and stuff. Now, is this going to be complicated to work? Abso-fucking-lutely, especially because CapCut likes to screw with the text. If there is a bunch of text on like a single whatever you'd call it, like a single line or whatever, it likes to screw with the text if you do certain things, so that's going to be a massive pain in the ass. Plus, let's get to like the obvious thing. One of the obvious problems with Polybuzz is that the AI gets super fucking horny for no reason. So I'm gonna have to constantly act like it's Tard Wrangler and constantly redirect it into not being horny. Now, one of the reasons why I'm using this and I'm not using like other ones that are more restrictive is because I don't know if you guys know this, but Koichi Kamiji's Heartthrobbing Adventure is extremely fucking gory. And the detail that I'm going to be putting into it is going to be very, like, not... I'm not going to go over top. Like, I'm not going to be, like, doing, like, a gory fan fiction compared... Well, I mean, that is what KKHTA is. No, I mean, like, a 14-year-old making a fan fiction. No, like, I'm trying to do this as professionally as possible, as much as you can. Like, I remember, like, the original storyboard that I was doing. I mean, I'm still carrying it over. Like, we're still going into space, and we're still kicking some Lunarian ass, you know? But I would like, detailing, like, I don't know, like, I canoe a motherfucker's head with, like, with a 5.56 round. It would constantly flag it because it was too graphic. Now, there's two extremes. There was character AI that did that, where it was basically constantly flagging the AI's response. And then there's Polybuzz, where it's just fucking super horny all the time. Now, obviously, there's ways I can temper it to make it less, spicy, which... I mean, I am, but it's fucking annoying. Like, for no reason. Like, it just gets all raunchy for no reason, and then I have to delete shit, and then I have to retry it. And then another issue is that the AI has a very terrible memory. And another thing. It randomly likes to place characters just out of nowhere. It likes placing characters into the story for no fucking reason. Just like out of nowhere, the character just shows up. It's like, what the fuck? I didn't. It's like this person's dead. They died in like the fucking like she got cut in half. What the fuck are you talking about? Why is she here? You know. So I'm gonna have to deal with the AI doing that. Like, it's going to take a lot longer, now that I think about it. It's going to take a lot longer to finish. So, you're just guys are going to have to bear with me. So that means that I'm gonna have to have something replacing the content drought that could possibly happen. So I'm going to continue to make. I have like a few episodes coming out. Like, I don't know if you guys seem to remember it, if you've read, if you've seen like the actual thing, like the original story, like the KKHTA. Like, not every character from Toho Project was seen. There's over 150 characters, and only a fraction of them actually showed up in the webcomic. So I'm gonna get a bit creative. We're gonna have Miss America herself show up in the video, making people insane and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna have to put her the fuck down like Old Yeller. So it's there's gonna be some creative liberties. And again, the reason why I said it's like the opposing force of KKHTA is I'm basically adding stuff onto it without messing with established narratives and other things like that, which is basically what Opposing Force did. Like, it didn't retcon anything, as far as I know. But that's basically what I'm doing. Like, I said this before, and I compared it to that. That's basically what I'm trying to do. It's just, consider the thing that I'm doing an add-on. It's a DLC, I guess. I don't know. I'm just fucking ranting and saying stupid shit, but please bear with me. If you can't make sense of it, at least pretend like you understand, alright? This entire project is a fucking trauma response. And I'm pretty sure almost everyone else who came across KKHTA have probably felt the same way and felt fucking traumatized from seeing their favorite characters be brutally mutilated and murdered in like the worst ways humanly possible. And you may also you may have also have thought, why did he just up and abandon the project? He's not gonna finish it. Yeah, no. So basically, my thing was originally going to be the conclusion, because I was going, yeah, well, I mean, I'm not the only one who was making fan-made conclusions. Like, there are many other people who have made them, but like, I wanted to put my spin on it. And originally, the gimmick of mine was every story deserves an ending, kind of like everyone else. But now it's this story deserves a good ending, because I don't think that in the actual KKHA, I don't think anything is there's not going to be a good ending. There's going to be like an okay ending. Like, I don't know, they're going to find peace, but I don't think things are going to go back to normal after what fucking happened. I mean, like, the moon is out of orbit and all that stuff. It's like, yeah, maybe magic could fix it. Maybe time travel could fix it. I don't know, but I'm going to try my way. And my way involves some fucking, kind of like putting fingers on the scale and murdering an entire species on the moon, and possibly killing the moon as well, because the moon is alive apparently. We're gonna put that fucker back in its correct orbit, and then yeah, but no, we'll see how this works. I'll find a way. It'll all go back to normal to some extent. I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to be handing out amnestics like fucking candy, because I don't know, they saw their next door neighbor be ripped apart by a UFO. But all I know is that, seeing as I'm employed and I contribute to society, I can't just be on my computer 24/7 working on videos, and that's been an issue ever since I've obtained a job. But like, I mean, like, I want to contribute to society, unlike most YouTubers. So, like, I'm gonna be keeping my job, and like I have to work on that. But and then whenever I get home, like, I have other shit I have to do. Like, I'm an adult. I have to do adult stuff. So, like, yeah. I mean, like, I'm gonna be working on it, obviously, and there's also the other projects I have to work on, like the Return to Freddy's, like the VHS type thing that I was originally working on. Again, that's not canceled. It's on the back burner. Like, I mean, like, SCP Rapid Response is technically further on the back burner than the Return to Freddy's. Like, I have a lot of shit on my plate, and I keep adding more to it. It's like I'm gonna end up having like a mental breakdown one day. Like, I need to fucking stop. You guys need to tell me to stop creating new fucking projects because I keep doing it. It's, I don't know. All I know is I need some fucking positive reinforcement in the comment sections as well. That would be nice. But yeah, like it's just, I don't know. It's, I mean, it's my fault. I mean, like, I could just like stop, like, just making new things, but my dumbass just decides not to. Why? I don't know, because there's something wrong with my brain. I don't know. All I know is that eventually I'm gonna get these things done. It's not an if, but a when. The thing is I'm gonna try to get it done by the end of the year. That is, unless like if all my work goes up in smoke because my phone decides to fucking kill itself, then I don't know. Maybe my entire channel will just be just I'll probably fucking give up. I don't know, because I'll probably have like multiple things in the work, and like the KKHTA Aftermath novel or whatever you want to call it. It's gonna be like maybe around an hour long or something like that. And if I lose all that progress, I'm just giving up, and I'm probably just gonna never talk to anyone ever again. So you better you better fucking pray. You better pray that my phone just decides to like let me at least get this project done. Because like if I just start a new project and my phone kills itself, it's like, well, I could just get the assets again, no biggie. It's not like I put a bunch of time and effort into editing. But I don't know, my luck, I mean, it's not as bad as it used to be. I don't know, maybe walking under ladders and breaking mirrors actually did something to my fucking luck. Who knows? Because I mean, I did a lot of walking under ladders. I don't know. I don't really believe in superstitions like that, but I don't know. With my luck being as bad as it was, I mean, it still kind of is pretty shitty, but not as bad. But like, as it was, it's, yeah, no, I'm starting to believe it. But yeah, like, and if you guys are wondering about other projects that I'm working on, I'm not canceling anything, not yet. The Mr. Awesome show, if you guys are wondering about that, I'm still gonna be doing small things with that, it, but almost all of my attention is being put on KKHTA Aftermath. And once I get that done, I'm never gonna fucking touch the series ever again. Ever again. Because, well, I mean, it's like, once I got it done, the, like, once all the loose ends are tied up, there's no reason to go back to it. And then I'll just have SCP Rapid Response, which may come back if mod support is actually decent on Gorebox. And then we got the Mr. Awesome show, which is going to be like my main focus. And then there's random like one-off videos. That Void Forest series, I might come back to it. That was more of an experimental thing. But yeah, so that's like that's kind of my game plan. What I'm working on over the weekend is a few KKHTA Aftermath videos. Like, there's gonna be a couple of them coming out. If you guys want like anything else, you guys can, I don't know, tell me in the comment section like what other videos you want me to work on. I'll try to get to it, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, like this video, it's mainly made to kind of like give you guys an update on what's all going on. Like I like I if I had the ability to just like beam my thoughts into an editing software and just have it run through, I would have been done by now, and I would have probably added on to it more if I had the ability to. But Elon Musk hasn't invented that yet, so unfortunately we can't. So yeah, that's basically it. That's all I want to really say. But yeah, yeah, that's basically everything. And well, it's I'm probably gonna leave it off here. Hell, I might, I might need to make a part 3. Who knows? But yeah, if you guys have any questions, just ask them in the comment section, and then I'll try to answer them for you to the best of my ability. But yeah. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. And this is Mr. Awesome signing out. Peace.